Hello, hello everyone. It is Thursday. I'm gonna see if I can find myself. There we go. Let's see, because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. All right. So I know this is odd for me to be here. It actually looks like it just froze. Oh, no, there we go. I think it's come. There we go. I haven't done Facebook Live in a long time, so I know that I may not have anybody coming on right at the beginning, which is completely fine. I am fine with that because this is going to be a little different. But tonight I wanted to just go live in Facebook so that we could do the last card for using the Attention Shoppers bundle. So this is the Attention Shoppers bundle right here. And it's got dies that go along with it in this cute little shopping cart. Just FYI, you can either stamp it or you can build it from that. Tonight, we're going to turn this into what I call a flatbed cart. I am not sure if that's really what it's called, but you can get them at like the home improvement stores to put like all your little stuff on it. So I'll show you the card in just a few minutes. But this is the bundle. These are the cards that we made over on YouTube on Monday, right here. And then of course this one right here. Make sure I'm in the screen there. And then last but not least, this is the card that was for the tutorial bundle that I'm a part of every month with Crafty Collaborations. And it's a tutorial that has, I think, over 43 tutorials this month. So when you place an order with me that is $50 or more, you get that tutorial emailed directly to you. So let's dive into the card that we are going to make tonight. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to share my video to maybe. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. We're going to see. Sometimes I don't know how Facebook works anymore because I just am not a part of it like I used to be. I think I have to go down here. Yeah, here we go. All right, so I'm going to actually take it to my page real quick. Let me see if I can find my little come join over on my group for some crafting. See if I can spell. All right, and then let me post it. And I think that worked. So there we go. Yay. All right, so let's dive in. So this is going to be our card right here that we're going to create. So we're going to create this little flatbed cart so that we can put some flowers on it. Now, if you'll notice with the flowers, you've got one that's probably closer to this part of your cart. And then you've got two that look like they're kind of in the background. So I'm going to show you how to create that using our masking paper, and it's real easy. So let's dive in, and it won't take us long to make this card. It's pretty quick. So we're going to take our card base here, and there is a blog post that will post after this video, but I didn't post it yet because I want to add in a link to the YouTube video because I'll upload this to YouTube as well. So once I do that, I will post the link to the blog post in the description of this video as well. So make sure you go check all of that out. And hello, Angie. All right. Okay, so let's do that. Then we're going to take this paper right here, and we're going to adhere it to the front. And this is part of the To Market Designer Series paper. This, I think I really like this the patterns of this paper very much. There's some wood grain, and then you've got these shopping bags, which is really cute. And then the back of them with these patterns are really nice as well. So I've used this paper a lot already. And we're just gonna attach it with some liquid glue because that's the easiest to do. You have a bunch of tomatoes on this back side of this paper. The bundle for this that this paper coordinates with is it's like vegetables, and it's got like you're going to a market to grab your fresh stuff, and it is on my list of things to get, but I have not bought it yet. So I'm sure that I'll use the paper even more once I get it. All right, let's take some linen thread. We're gonna wrap it around a couple times. I hope I have enough on here. And we're gonna tie a nice little big bow on our left side. Angie, how was the retreat? I hope you enjoyed it. I saw a lot of the, photos of things going on. So I know you and Verna really enjoyed it, I am sure. All right, so we're gonna tie a big bow there. Then we're gonna trim off the edges. Just like that. And so then we're gonna set that aside for just a minute. We are then going to, I've already cut out this piece, and this is from the Radiating Stitches dies. I've already cut that out. But we need to cut out our pieces from our silver foil as well as from our basic pumpkin pie as well. So let's do that. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to cut out with our masking tape or our masking paper. All right, so let's do this part first. So we're going to cut out this. Now on the back side, I do have our adhesive sheets so that it will be easier to adhere to one another. Oops. I'm going to run it back because I've got my basket on the other side. All right, and then I'm going to poke this out with my Take Your Pick tool. And then I'm going to set it aside. The wheels, the little inserts here with the wheels tend to get stuck, so I'm just going to poke those out. I'm going to grab my silver. And this silver foil is new to the catalog. For this catalog coming, or the catalog that just came out. So we're going to adhere both of those. Oh. And then run it back just to make sure that it cut everything. Because again, on the back of this one, I have the adhesive sheets as well. All right, and then last but not least, we are going to take a piece of that masking paper. And you can see there's the first one I did. And so we're just going to take, so you've got, these are almost like adhesive sheets. And so what you're going to do is you're going to stick it so that that adhesive side, the sticky part, is facing down. You're going to take the image that you're going to be stamping, and you're going to put it just there, and we're going to cut it out. And then this has created a sticker that we can stick over to protect the image that will be in the front. All right, so then I'm going to move all of this. I'm going to put my dies back down. And that's not going to give me. I'll punch out, there we go. All right, so we're going to lay that there. We'll go ahead and get these pieces out. And So now what we're going to do is we're going to take all these out because we don't need any of those pieces. And you can save these because this would be great to do a like shaker card with. They're nice little retro squares. So it would be great as confetti. All right, so now we're going to do some trimming. We need to trim off and create the flat bed. So we're going to trim off that, and then we're just going to go straight across. And then you can save this part for something later on if you wanted, or, and then we're going to trim down this side here. And there's going to be your handle. Now, you can always kind of straighten it up a little bit if you need to do that. I'm going to trim off just a little bit more. Maybe if I can get my fingers there. So I don't want that to be sticking out so far. Okay. All right, so there we go. We've got that. Then on these pieces here, we're going to trim off those because we don't need those. Then we're going to trim it off on these as well. And then we're also going to trim off the wheels because we don't need the wheels. All we need is this part here. Okay. All right, so now we are going to attach we're going to attach our pumpkin pie right over top here. You're just going to line it up even. Then you're going to take off this piece here. And I'm just, well, the whole thing's going to come off. So let me grab my silicone mat. We're going to stick that there. And then we're just going to line this up however you best think. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it's just going to overlay the pumpkin pie just slightly. Okay? And then we're going to leave, well, before we do that, we just need to see where on our cutout here, where we're going to stamp that, our flowers. So we're going to put this right about here. So now I'm going to grab my my black memento, and we're going to take our flower and we're going to stamp it right there. And I don't want to get the buggy part, so I'm going to move that, and then I'm going to go down. Okay, now I want to stamp 2 more flowers in the background. So I'm going to take that flower, well, it's not even a flower pot, it's a leaves. It's leaves. So we're going to take the leaves and the flower pot, and we're just going to put this right over our stamped image, which you can still see it through. Then we're going to take our flower again, and I want it to look like it's back behind this flower here. So I'm going to make it go down just a little bit, and then I'm going to stamp. And then I'm going to ink it up again. I'm going to do the same thing over here, like that. Then you just peel off the little masking part, and ta-da, there you go. You've got your 3 flowers, or flower pots, leaf pot, whatever you want to call it. And then, of course, you'll just stick this right back on, and there they are. I might have stamped them a little too low, but that's okay. All right, so let's color them really quick. We're gonna start with some Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. So we're gonna take some Mossy Meadow, put it back here. And then we'll do our Old Olive. Color it in. And then let's do our, this is our boho blue. So we're going to take some dark boho blue and we're going to do right here. Then we'll take our light and color the rest. Okay. The middle one, we're going to do some soft sea foam, and we're going to do the light, nope, the dark. We're going to start with the dark because that's what I've got in my hand. And we're going to go the top and the bottom. Then we'll take the light and go over the whole thing. Okay. Our leaves for this one are going to be the wild wheat. So we're going to start with dark wild wheat and fill in kind of where these lines are, like that. Then we're going to fill in with the light. And you can always do it the opposite way too. You can always start with the light and cover all and then do the dark. Totally up to you. Now on the last one, we're going to do the leaves. We're going to do Granny Apple Green. So we're going to start with that dark. And then we'll color it with the light. I wanted to make them all a little different. And as you know, no plant at all is the same. Now for this one, for the pot, we're going to do Daffodil Delight in the center. And then we're going to do Flirty Flamingo on the top. I decided I wanted a light and bright one, at least one. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to take our sentiment, which just says thanks, and we're going to take our ink for that, and that's just going to be in black Memento again. We're going to stamp it right over here. Then we're going to take our adhesive off of the back. If it will let me. There we go. Okay, and then it's off the rest of it. So now we're just going to put this right here. And ta-da! Now you've got your plants on a flatbed cart. Just like you're at the Home Depot or Lowe's, whichever one you prefer. We're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. I'm going to add 2 more. We'll take these backs off. We're going to stick this right over our ribbon or linen thread, whichever one you want to call it. It is a ribbon of some sort, I guess. And ta-da. Now, last but not least, we need to add in an embellishment. I think this just adds to it, and these are called transparent, let's see, transparent adhesive backed dots. And we're going to use the garden green. And we're going to stick one there, 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 here, and one more right there. Ta-da! All right, and then that is the last card using the Attention Shoppers. And I'm sorry, it looks like I was way up there at the top of the screen doing those. But if you have any questions, let me know. And again, I will be posting that blog post after I get everything downloaded to my computer. And then I'll get it uploaded to YouTube, and I will post the blog post on there so that you can have all the measurements. There's a full tutorial that will actually be posted for you to grab. So it'll give you the step-by-step walkthrough, as well as the measurements and all the colors used. And thanks for joining me. See you later. Bye.